Let me guess. Lesbian scene. I can see this thing come on. Lesbian scene coming up.
In the
Watch.
list before the Nothosaurus went all crazy? It seems super important. It was. The truth is, Sammy, I've fallen for you.
I am a prophet. I'm telling you, I'm a prophet. So now, Karibu, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I've been away for a little bit. I've been heavy in post production. It is called day job. But there's quite a bit that I want to cover. So I will just dive into it, and I don't like to give long apologies. Yes, I have changed the brand just a little bit. Sasa I'm just using my name, Albert Nyakundi. Of course, I'm going to concentrate more of culture, entertainment, movies, film. But also now there's also a wider bath of topics that I have of personal interest to me that I hope will be of interest to you. In fact, most of you who are here came here through the video I did and the vlog I did going to Diani and meeting Andrew Kibe and what. That's what most of you. I forgot to switch on a light over here. Some blue. Yes, some nice blue there. Yeah, so that was the kind of, I think that's still my best performing video. So I would have to diversify this because I also like to create different things, just not doing the same kind of reactions things or just commentary. Commentary, of course, is a base of it because really you can't go to every location and get everything you want because I want different experience. So I wanted something that caught my eye on X. Yes, follow me over there, Alboa Cinema. Yes, I still use Alboa Cinema, but also if you search Albert Nyakundi, you will find me. Albert O Nyakundi. O stands for Omwenga. So Elen. So there's this cancel Netflix subscription thing. These days, because of so much of the Western culture wars that, of course, have been exported everywhere else, and because of also a lot of other things, there's the Charlie Kirk thing. The people who celebrated that particular thing, the incident, I just don't like talking about it because I think it's a bit overcooked and there's a lot of information that is not clear. So I'd rather wait and find out exactly what's up before really talking about it. The initial feelings notwithstanding. So what at this particular moment, the people on the proverbial right and most of these centuries, this I'm talking political ideology. I hope it's not boring, but you know what I mean. The woke versus conservative, that war. It's also in entertainment and movies so well. We know that, so we can't ignore it. So those conservatives, people, they have a lot of economic power and they are changing the culture. In fact, I've not even followed Jeff Bezos. How can I not follow Jeff Bezos anyway? So that it has crystallized into something that now those corporates and whatnot are fearing and changing their ways of doing things, reducing the wokeness and whatnot. But with Netflix, so it has been found at least that there's quite a lot of the LGBTQ kind of propaganda in a lot of kids shows, cartoons and whatnot. This is not new, but there seem to be been a lot more of it, and especially these trans manenos and whatnot. There seem to be a lot of it in there, and there's the movement against it. Personally, I'm against it because of the kind of damage it's already done, and the kind of corruption it instills in, and weaponizing people's, legitimate concerns, to take to hijack all systems. Basically, that's what it is. You must think a certain way or else. So anyone who's on the side of fighting that, because there's a lot of censorship on that side. You remember how we were censored on everything, beer bag, all those things. Uh, what's in movies these days that you hear me ranting about all the time. So all that, I can't. And I've also seen what those people really think of a black person who doesn't just regurgitate what they say. or follow through. Oh, she support this or be an ally of that, or like they just want you to follow, and or else. So in I have one life. I cannot live a lie. So it is what it is. So this is where we find ourselves. So Elon Musk has been heading that direction, saying, "Hey, should cancel because they have all these things at the same time." The person called Hamish Steele. I don't know who that is. I should know who he is. Let's just Hamish. I'm searching for the spelling of Voldemort. Hamish Steele, animation director. Oh, this thing is so predictable. Like I can just see these 2 minute men walk, probably gay. He they. Mm. Yes, I'm very woke. He's a freelance animation director who grew up in blah blah blah. So British, what it is, creator of Bad and Paranormal Park on Netflix. So that's the one that has the all that stuff I'm telling you now, the gay propaganda. So just cancel my Netflix subscription if you employ someone who celebrated the murder of blood, makes content that pushes pro trans content on my kids, so they're showing they cancel. So it's kind of the movement, to force change, because it's being done on both sides. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, no, 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 it's forcing change. I'll put my money where I don't see. And you see this thing for the kids and the trans thing, and but then I don't know why the woke people are doubling down on that, because this is absolutely diabolically evil. I'm telling you the things that I have seen. I decided to go into that rabbit hole and I came out. I am scarred for life. There is no way to support such a thing. And as such, when I see it everywhere on the art and comics and from that side, I have to, because on our side also we create, we compete ideologically, and this is part of it. Now we do commentary again. So that's that. So Elon said same, but there's something I wanted you guys to see. So this thing here, this is
It's not.
the, just so you can see. So there's this, if you ever use this, just dead end paranormal. So that guy I've shown you is targeted for ages 7 plus, so 7 years, which pushes trans ideology. See what you're. So this is like a need from it. Let's
It's not
listen.
the park. It's it's me. I'm trans, Norma. And everyone at school knows, and everyone at home knows. And being here, it's like a whole new place. I can just be Barney, and I can choose if and when I tell people. I've never been happier. And that's saying something when I spent today chased by terrifying zombie men.
These people are not creative at all. Like if you listen to some TikTokers talk about their trans experience, they speak exactly like this. The same words. I'm telling you, even the same time we have this is so creepy, you guys. I'm sorry, but what the hell is this? As entertainers, really, I consider myself that because I make films, yes. But why do we think that we have the right to make such attempts at such mass, indoctrination attempts? Like seriously, no, seriously, this is a mental illness, and it's been found to be actually a social contagion. Also, people see that people are getting better treatment when they behave like this, so they also start behaving like that. Please do some research. I can't dive into it, but that's the general gist of it. So, anyway.
Scots. Plus, they reminded me how important it is to live your life without apology. So I think I gotta give living here a shot.
All this cringe, fake. Oh, living your life without apology. You see, no, the people who speak like this, all of them are doing some degenerate bullshit. And most of them are losers. That's a fact. They don't want to work. And by loser, I actually mean people don't want to work. People want to fall into a tribe somewhere so that the privileges accorded to that tribe can be transferred to them so that they don't have to compete with the rest, with everyone else. That's really at the crux of it. And on top of it, they want the validation of their mental illnesses. I've never understood why people are trying to validate mental illnesses. What is that? I don't. You see, the thing is, me, I don't pull back anymore because The things I've seen since actually this young man, like Charlie Kirk, compared to me is a young man. I'm like 15 years, 16 years older than he was. When I saw after the way people behave and people justify being evil people, like miss me that bullshit. No, now we kind of the cultural changes that are happening that most of you are really partaking on because you've jumped on this victimhood train or white man bad or this, so that you can maybe get some funding. You have all the types of NGOs here in the country that nothing is happening, nothing changes. Just people shouting and getting rich. Others doing content. Like, who are we lying to here?
Don't you?
You don't need my permission. I just wouldn't want Courtney as a roommate. We'll be the best of friends.
It's not the park.
Cringe. Okay, there's that. So this is one of those things. So one of the main things, I'm just scrolling, but one of the main things that's happening, it is starting to come across that it's like Elon would want to actually start his own streaming service to compete. And you see, for me, when I hear that, I'm like, oh, yes, because the more the merrier. As a producer, you want more platforms, and that can give you opportunities not based on your ideological disposition, other than the quality of your work. That's the environment that I want to operate in. And if this billionaire, the richest man on earth, genius, if he can start, I know it will have like teething problems like everything else, but a lot of the things he's done is succeeded exceedingly well. So I would like to see him do this. Like, if anything, I would like Elon Musk to start that. Please. You see, for indie producers, now I am making a proper plea, because when very few streamers exist that can give you an opportunity, of course the guardrails are tighter. You cannot get in easily. But probably shouldn't be easy. But in terms of quality of the work should be the base, not ideological conformity. Yes? Do you understand the language that I speak? We have to have the people at the top, the people that have the resources and the goodwill of so many of these power structures across the world that actually want people to grow and give people, like, if your stuff is good enough, get in here, make your money, create opportunities for them, because that's for others, because that's how things build. Because for example, if you're a Kenyan and you make a good movie and say Elon Musk has platform is set, yes, maybe you spent an equivalent of $50,000. Yes, it's 7 million shillings. You tell me you can't make a proper film here, then you're not a filmmaker in Kenya. I'm telling you the truth. Mapesa mnatumia mingi hapa hivi na mtumii. Anyway, this is the thing. If you go here, the very least, if it's a worldwide release, you should be good for $200,000-300,000. Now tell me if that's not good business. You do that twice a year, we are building something solid. You do 2 great movies a year, another person does. Anyway, this is basics. I don't know, but this is something that I would really back. I don't know where I read the thing. So let me just go through. So he reposts a lot. I'm on his timeline. So he does politics or everything. Because, yes, Elon. To post cancellation. So they've started a thing. I suspect Netflix will lose viewers as they normally do. Then they do another thing that brings people back. I don't know how long they can do that before they lose people. Like, they do some shitty thing, Elon capitalizes on it, because this could be part of it. He's doing this so that he can launch his. Capitalizing maybe gets immediately like 100,000-200,000 subscribers, pop, just to start, just people are dissolution. Then maybe he's bought some licenses and whatnot and paid for licenses for a lot of properties from Asia, India, Africa, whatnot. He has a bouquet that is great content, and then people dive in there. I'm telling you, it might hurt for a couple of 2-3 years, but it will grow. Now let me. This guy is all about grok, man. So he's also Wikipedia. He wants to do Grokipedia. Okay, the name is a bit cringe. maybe should, but you see, it is what it is. I don't care. So, where is that? Wikipedia should have taken 1 billion off for Mel. Also, Elon Musk wanted to buy Wikipedia for $1 billion. So now he's starting his own thing. You see, that's the thing with having resources and having the will to work 20 hours a day. You can just produce things. And you have capital and can get any manpower you want. That is such a nice place to be. You don't have to be the richest man, by the way, to be able to do that. But, now, where is the thing? Because anyway, should I look for it? Let me look, because let me show you one of the other shows that they're talking about the stuff they. So this is a parent who was watching it, and then so this is basically what your kids watch, because you can come one day and your kiddo is telling you, I am like them. I need to cut my Mercedes. Continue joking. See, everything we follow Americans. The line the internet has even accelerated it so much. Especially those TikTok streets of America. They are filthy. God damn, they are filthy.
Folks, you need to check this out. We just sent our kids to bed. This Jurassic World was still playing, and we came across this.
Jurassic?
You were trying to tell me something before. What? Earlier.
Let me guess. Lesbian scene. I can see this thing come on. Lesbian scene coming up. Watch.
Before the Noctosaurus went all crazy? It seems super important. It was. The truth is, Sammy, I've fallen for you.
I am a prophet. I'm telling you, I'm a prophet. I shouldn't be able to tell what is in your stuff that I haven't watched, because, like, the ideology makes for creative bankruptcy. That is the fact. Wacha nikunywe hii uji yangu hapa. That is a fact. Because I can tell. That's why I can't write stories like this. They're so obvious what they're for. They're not to give escape to people, the masses. They don't want you to explore the full human experience, but just restrict you to this bullshit. And you should ask yourself why they all have this obsession with this particular thing about your human existence.
Lord have mercy.
Like hard.
Jurassic World, you know.
So the Jurassic World, they're trying to make this like this the most normal romantic relationship. These are like, they're not, but it's what is in everything. Like, why is that the thing, not the normal? Why? Oh yeah.
Jurassic World. Since when did this happen in Jurassic World? I thought it was about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, guys.
I don't even know when.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Jurassic
Why?
World, guys. Protect the kids. Protect your kids. Sometimes you have to watch what they watch. Watch what they watch, guys. This is crazy, guys. This is
it
Jurassic
sounds like
World,
he's
you
in
know?
Africa, or he's in an African in Nigeria.
Jurassic World.
I don't know that accent.
And we sent our kids to bed just before this happened. We didn't even know this was gonna happen.
UK.
This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. Guys, watch what your kids are watching. Be careful. It's every.
They're not even. You see, it stopped anyway. That's what we do. You know, movies can be used, documentaries, all types of art, music can be used to turn your heads. It is a fact. So we are not going to ban them. So what we are going to do is what are we going to put in those movies? Yes. African mythology sounds like something that can come in there. Yes, Book of Ka. I have to start talking about it a bit more, because we are on the third phase. We are now raising funds for the mock-up, because the environments have been created, props, blah, blah, blah. There's quite a number of people that donated, contributed. You people are wonderful. You are wonderful people. You've made this possible. This is a good segue. I didn't even plan that one. Okay, yeah. So please, I'll leave details down below to do your thing. We have, you can buy me a coffee, and you can make a contribution directly to PayPal or M-Pesa, all those things, so that we are raising 500,000 shillings for the motion capture. So that means we get the actors, they do the thing with the masks and the. I think I should put an example of this motion capture. Motion capture. Let me show you guys. Motion capture. Let me show you. So something like this.
Before we explain the motion
Before they explain,
captured mouse, who I've named Moby Fitzsimmons,
you see, normally now these days you wear a suit which also captures a camera. So mostly you can put a phone which captures your face. That whatever you act is what goes to the character on the 3D space. Yes, that's the general motion capture. So whatever you act is put on the character that you're acting as, the one you're doing voiceover. So these days you do everything. So I just wanted to just drop that there real fast. So anywho, that is that. So yeah, I don't know what you think. This was just kind of one of those videos. I just thought, why not? Yeah? Subscribe, like for the algorithm, and leave me a comment real fast.